well, we're here on the buoy in Squamish Harbor, and it's Saturday, September 10th. Man, what a gorgeous day. We're just discovering though that the water is only 11 degrees. I don't think it's been that cold in recent memory. Our theory is that all the glacial melt has accelerated, at the end of the summer and made its way over here. So you gonna do it?
Yeah.
You're gonna go in?
Mm-hmm.
11 degrees?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good for you.
It is good for me. And it's cold though.
Yeah, take your breath away, cold.
Yep. I'll go back in a second. Give myself a minute.
Anyway, we're getting ready to barbecue. Gonna have some chicken. I may or may not have told the story of our barbecue. It was brand new in July. We had a big fire the third time we used it. Pretty much cooked the thermostat. Contacted Magma. They wouldn't replace it, but they sent a bunch of replacement parts. Okay, so here's what Magma sent us. They sent us this grilling mitt. It's kind of cool. Some official Magma kebab skewers, the official Magma apron, the Magma gourmet meat thermometer, and here are the replacement parts. So here is the temperature gauge, here's the gas connector. I also asked them to send us a new igniter, and then here is the burner. Kevin and I left to spend a long weekend on Gambier Island, and we left yesterday, and we thought something was kind of off because the bow thruster wasn't working. We just assumed it was clogged with a stick or something. It deployed, but the prop wouldn't spin. There was just kind of a clicking sound. We arrived at the anchorage and quickly realized that we've got some sort of problem with our 12-volt system. It just completely gave out when we turned the engine off. The voltage gradually came back up to above 12 volts, and the panel started up, and the battery showed 100% full. We could run the fridge and the lights, but as soon as there was a higher load on the system, like flushing the toilet or the navigation or the windlass or anything like that, it would just shut down. And after a few minutes, it would come back on again. Very strange. So anyway, we've cut our trip short, unfortunately, and we're motoring back to Squamish. I'll have to start troubleshooting this problem when we get back. They say for every hour you use your boat, there's an hour of maintenance. I think they are right. What are you doing there?
I'm putting some Gorilla Tape on the hinge for the enclosure.
Oh, right. Okay, so you already fixed the other one.
Yeah.
Double-sided tape?
Double-sided Gorilla Tape.
Nice. Okay, so polishing the barbecue. We had some fire issues this summer and it got quite discolored, but I have to say this polish is doing a fabulous job. I'm very happy with it. So I polished up the barbecue and it looks pretty good. There's some scratch marks on it, just swirl marks from the polishing process, but compared to what it looked like before, it looks really good.
Here's the top view of the solar panels on the Bimini. You can see the rare earth magnets. I've taken off the bottom ones so the panels are free to move. We also had these lines helping to keep them from flying away. They've done really well the last 2 seasons. Yay!
Actually, 3 spots here I think need fixing. There's the big nick, and there's a smaller nick here. There's another one. Today I'm doing some gel coat repairs, and this is by no means a how-to because I had to learn by watching some YouTube videos. So basically what I've done is used a Dremel tool just to kind of rough up some of the deeper nicks, and I'm going to use a gel coat, add some fumed silica to thicken it so that I can use the gel coat as a filler. Little wooden stick, just to kind of dab it on there. It's kind of globby, but once it sets up, I'll sand all that off, and then we'll paint on the unthickened gel coat layer. And I'll probably do 2 or 3 coats, and then sand and polish again. So this is my final coat of gel coat for this evening. It's the 3rd coat, and then I'll start sanding that down tomorrow afternoon. Well, today is June 11th, 2025. It's just about 2 years later than most of the content in this episode. So we are quite far behind. Lots of content that we've yet to edit. But what I wanted to do was just show you some of the gel coat areas that I repaired, because I actually didn't have any footage of them after I finished the repair. But I decided to do a voiceover here because the wind noise was just too much. So you can see in the bow, it's not a great shot because it's far away, but you can see just above that little speck, there's the repair. It's nice and shiny. It's held up well. The color is a little bit off. It's a bit lighter for some reason, but yeah, I was really happy with the way this repair turned out. The other thing is I'll tell you a little bit about the electrical problem that we have and what the problem actually was and how we figured it out. All right, so down here we've got a bus bar, and what had happened was there was simply just corrosion on the connection here from the battery to the bus bar. That sort of green corrosion. I just took a Scotch-Brite pad, cleaned it all up, reinstalled it, and it was just fine. And we haven't had any issues since. I just wanted to take a minute to acknowledge Paul Marlatt. Paul Marlatt was a very well-liked and well-respected member of our yacht club. Paul helped me to troubleshoot the electrical problem. He came on the boat, spent about 2 hours helping me look for possible problems, possible causes of the electrical issue. And we finally, or Paul finally, after a few hours, found the issue. All he asked for return was a case of beer. We had some good laughs and some good talks. He was always a great guy to talk to. He passed away earlier this year of cancer, and so I just wanted to make a quick shout out to Paul for his generosity and his help in fixing our problem, and for all the advice and friendship and camaraderie that he provided to all of our fellow yacht club members. We miss you, Paul.